Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. This is All the Magic Arcana. We'll be playing this pack for a little bit, and it has been recently released. This is modpack version 0.1, the very first one. So it is rough around the edges, and we may run into bugs or some kind of like game-breaking thing, or maybe a mob that's uber powerful and rip our faces off no matter how invincible we are. So yeah, let's have fun with that, shall we? So again, this is a magic focused pack, so there is there's like not a bit of tech in this. Well, besides 82, but then again, 82 they don't want you to use that either. It's powered by source, and that's it. So yeah, let's get started with that. And I've been doing the vanilla Minecraft stuff. I haven't been doing much of the modded stuff at all. So if anything, I only done like a little bit of it, and that's it. And that's about it, really. So anyway, I made myself some iron armor. Kind of nicked some crappy apothic gears from certain mobs and everything like that. I'm still using the stone tools for mining. I started strip mining all the way over there, and I started animal farm like right over there. I made myself a blood extractor right there from evil crap because hey, it pays off to start collecting the stuff early. And here's the recipe for that. If I can press R on this. No? Okay, hold on. Okay, let's go to this one. Yeah. Alright, so when you're mining, you're gonna find some dark gems, then you use the dark gems to make it. And for the spikes, use more dark gems and iron in order to get that. So, yeah. And then once you're going around, taking out the mobs, this thing will fill up. And then you make yourself a nice dark tank right there. There isn't a lot of tank options in here. There's evil craft tanks. There's the ender tanks. There's whatever this thing is, data in essence. There's the foundry tank, which isn't very large to begin with. So yeah, we don't have tanks left from mechanism. Obviously, mechanism can't be in the pack because it's a magic pack, and mechanism tech. So hey, well, I'm gonna miss it, but just gotta find that alternative. So anyway, this dark tank, once you make it, it only gives you like 16 buckets or something like that. You make more of these dark tanks and you merge them together in order to make it even more bigger, able to hold much more fluids. So the thing is the dark tank, I'm not too wild about it. Not too crazy about the dark tank over here because if you place it down and you just like scoop it out of a bucket or anything like that, like maybe one of these things, it'll work most or less. But if you fill it with lava or something like that, it'll probably like be a little bit limited, and doesn't want you to do that. So yeah, so it doesn't work exactly like the mechanism tanks, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. It's here, it's available, so might as well use it. So of course, this particular pick right here, here is the recipe for this one: diamonds, dark sticks again. You need the dark gem right there, and you need the undead sapling. And in order to get the undead sapling, you need to go find a dead bush. Just go to the desert, clip it with the shears, bring it back, make the blood infuser, infuse it with blood in order to make the undead sapling, grow it, get the undead tree, get the undead planks, and then you go ahead and make the dark sticks right there. So merge it with the dark sticks with the heart and blood shards, which you can get by pouring a bucket of blood into the ground. Wait for it to harden. But okay, wait for it to harden, but not in this particular biome because I tried it in this particular biome and it didn't work. So I had to go to the desert and then it worked. Hey, the desert, it's hot, right? It's gonna dry up, but it didn't work for me in the overgrown greens, which we are in. And this is a nice looking place. It's like surrounded by mountains, like so, and it has like this nice wide open space in the middle. But of course, I had to get rid of all the overgrown tall grass right here. And why? Because, well, for one thing, it's in the way. And another thing is that it hinders your movement every time you try to walk through it. So that's not very good, is it? Not very good indeed. All right, come on, guys, come over here. Now, you may notice the level 10 and level 14 above their heads. Let's take out these guys first. All right, there we go. All right, any more? There's another joker right there. What the heck is this? Oh, ew. Okay. Oh. All right. So you may notice that the level number on the top of the mob's head, and that is part of a mod that I believe is called L2, and that mod is responsible for the difficulty scaling within the pack. So the more you do, the more you explore, the more you make, the more it progresses. Well, the greater the difficulty. I don't know where you find that particular number, but I know it's around here somewhere. Just don't know where it is. I'm sure you can see it somewhere. Is it attributes? I don't know, maybe. Probably in here somewhere. Curios? Ah, there it is. Difficulty information. Player difficulty level 9. Okay. Difficulty progress 0. Mob trait rank limit 1. Chunk based difficulty 1. Okay, sure. Okay. So, not up there yet, but, the more you do, well, the difficulty raises because of that. Maybe you go to a different dimension with more difficult monsters, then it'll probably change like that. So, again, this is the first release of the mod pack, and it's going to be rough around your edges. And I've heard some stories about, the pack having certain monsters or mobs having certain abilities that can, outright rip your face off or one shot you, even though that you should be invincible, or have an effect that can give you some kind of gravity effect, and then you go clipping through the world and into the void. So yeah, let's look forward to that, shall we? It should be fixed in the next update. Should, keyword should. So all right, so that is the vengeance pick right there, and of course, when you make it, it says Curse of Vengeance. The reason for making this particular pick is because it has Fortune 5 on it, and yes, it is jumping up and down because there's also a mod that is called Immersive UI, or maybe it's Perception. I don't know which one, but I think it's Immersive UI, and that is responsible for the little wiggle thing. You just pick up the item like this, and it sort of like moves around. You see that little deep slate cobblestone right in the center of my inventory? It's like wiggling around like that. Yeah, that's the immersive UI right there. It kind of like animates your inventory and your interface and UI and crap. And so it's a love hate thing. I don't mind it at all, but now these effects over here, yes, it is covering the tabs up here. I think it's an EMI thing right there. And yes, we do have EMI. And even though that we do have AE2 in here, you can use EMI to autocraft to a certain degree. I haven't tried it. I don't know how it works, but we'll have to give that a go someday. So yeah. All right. So here's the blood extractor. I have 1923 millibuckets of blood. So you can do the shift right click thing in order to make it glow, because now it's auto supply enabled. So what I'm going to do is highlight this particular tank right here, and it'll just go inside this tank right there because it's auto supply is enabled. So it auto supplies to relevant inventories, and it just goes in the tank right there. So why the tank? Because it holds more. The blood extractor can only hold 5 buckets. I need to transfer that somewhere, So that's the reason. Okay, so we have the farm over here. Got the little sugar cane with a snap block on it. Lots of sugar cane. I have a feeling we'll be needing it. What the heck is this thing? Not yet eaten. What does it taste like? Easter egg? Alright, sure. Yeah? Anything? Alright, thanks for that. Thanks for the Easter egg. Interesting. Alright, so we got certainly a unique number of crops over here. We got Pam's Harvest Craft, of course, you'll be seeing that. We got like Wolf's Bane over here from Enchanted. We got mandrakes, and no, I didn't see any mandrakes popping out or something like that. We got some garlic, because of course we can be a vampire in this pack. Got some flax from Silent Gears. We've got sage crops, snowballs, and the usual wheat crops, water artichokes, demon stream for occultism, beetroots, usual crops, usual crops. There we go. All right, cool. All right, so going back to the Vengeance pick right here, and yes, Fortune 5. That's the only reason that we're making it. And yes, there's Curse of Vengeance on it. And we all know that the red text enchantment is basically bad for you, and not good for you. So Curse of Vengeance is that, well, it spawns spirits every once in a while when you're using it. So if you use it like this spawns like vengeance spirits. That see, If you look at my mini map, it's like right there. Even though that you can't see it, it's right there. So every once in a while, they pop up, they jump scare you. Sometimes they manifest and tap you in the butt, and then they go away. That's it. It's just that. It's just a troll enchantment and nothing more. So it's nothing bad. You don't lose anything. You still get your ores and everything like that. And yeah, it's Fortune 5. It's worth it, you know. But then again, I heard that you can't take this off. You can't take Fortune 5 off, so I'm not quite sure about that. Maybe the anvil trick doesn't work, or maybe you do it through evil craft that doesn't work. But I heard that you can't take it off, so I don't know. Maybe they're wrong. Maybe it does work, but I wouldn't mind just making another one or just putting mending on it, whatever, and have it survive. So we do have Apothic enchantments in this pack. We also have the spawners, so we have to look forward to that. And yeah, so right now, what we're going to do is grab whatever diamonds we have now, right there. We're gonna make our set of diamond armor right there, because we have enough diamonds. Right there. And then, I wonder if this is good enough to mine obsidian. We're gonna give that a try, yeah? And does this tell us anything? Spellbound extras. We're gonna give that a go, yeah? So, we're gonna put the diamonds away for now. And we're gonna take this stuff off. Put that away. Put this stuff on, and there we go. Alright, so stuff that I found while going around the world is the Fireward Ring. Grants fire immunity. We're gonna see if that is immune to lava damage. We're gonna try that out later. And we also have the running shoes, which makes you run fast, which is pretty cool. We have this thing, which is given us by L2 backpack. I don't know why. It's part of the L2 mod. I guess it comes with the L2. And you just gotta take the backpacks with it. But even though that we have like these sophisticated backpacks, there's my backpack right here. So all the stuff in here, it's not much to look at, but it is what it is. We have this crappy room over here, even though that you can probably up the stats for it. I don't know how, but hey, you can do that if you want to. Will we be doing that? Probably not, because we'll be aiming for creative flight. So yeah, that's gonna be short-lived. We do have the ability bottles. I got a couple of crappy abilities so far. We got block range, we got haste, we got hit and chest plate, we got invisibility, luck, resistance, and that's all we have. That's it. So hopefully we can find even much better ones in the future. So yeah, let's test out the little fireward ring with the lava over there, and we'll see if we're particularly immune to it or not. So let me grab a bucket here, right here, and this is the productive metalworks. As you can see in the Ocean Block 2 series, I built one of these things, and it's basically Tinkers, you know. You have your little controller, you have the tank, you have your blocks with the little windows on it, you can build as tall as you want, to a certain limit, I'm sure. And then, what's different is that you put these liquid heating coils on the bottom, and then you call it a day. That's it. You put lava in here, you put all yours in here, you smelt it up, you cast it out, and there goes your metal ores right there. So yeah, it's basically Tinkers, really. It's just that doesn't have any of the tools in it. So, but then again, we do have Silent Gears if you want to use that. So that's I guess that's good enough, right? So, all right. So this is the foundry over here. We're gonna get some lava over here. It's in a evil tank, dark tank, and you may notice that I'm right-clicking the dark tank with the lava in it, and I can't get the lava out in the bucket. If I shift-click or something like that, it doesn't work. Maybe if I left-click, that doesn't work either. I don't know. Just doesn't do it. It does do something, as you can see the animation changing. Maybe it's just toggling between input and output, or maybe I just need to hold the tank and just do like auto supply or something like that. Then that will work. Yeah, maybe that'll work. I don't know, but I just did it this way. So yeah, with the fluid hopper. All right, let's test that, shall we? Oh, you are interesting. Can I stay in here indefinitely? It's nice and toasty. Well, all right. So another thing is that you may notice that I have orange hearts at the bottom of my bar, and that's because I've been eating all types of varieties of foods that I can get my hands on from the farm over there. And then yeah, because we have the spice of life in here. spice at spice. There we go. There's a little book. I didn't bother making it because, well, I didn't have any books. But the thing is, it can only give you so many hearts, and it gave me 10 more hearts by eating all that, and then that was it. That's the end. It says, "Hey, you're done. You're satisfied." It's like, excuse me, that's it. All right, sure, I'll take it. I mean, it's an extra roll of hearts, you know. So yeah, that's that. At least it ups my survivability just a little bit. All right, so let me All right, well, guess I'm keeping this one. All right, so we're going to need some obsidian, and we haven't found a nether portal anywhere here. Let's also take a look at the world here. We have the vampire hunters just like right here. We have an A2 meteor just right here. I haven't mined it yet. We have a little graveyard right there. This one is, I have no idea what this is. It's I think that's an iron spells spellbooks place. So haven't been there. I don't know what this is. This looks abandoned. There's a abandoned village over here. Nothing in it. This one is, I forget what this is. What the heck is this one? I don't remember. I think that is the Mine Colony's Raiders camp. I think that's what that is. Yeah, I think that's what that is. Let's see. Here's another Vampire Hunter's place. There's another A2 Meteor. And where else? There's another graveyard right there. This is a village right there. And that's it. That's all the places I've visited so far, I think. So, yeah. That's about it. That's about it. You see all this green crap that we're in right now? And you notice that it's greener? Yeah. That's the overgrown stuff. That's the overgrown stuff with all the tall grass that hinders all your movement and everything like that. It reaches all the way out to here. And then over here as well. Look at that overgrown crap everywhere. It's annoying to traverse, you know? Like the yellow green over here, that doesn't have it. That doesn't have tall grass in it. So that's a little bit better. Alright, so that's that. So anyway, I think we have also slash home. So we're gonna do set home. Yeah, home set. Okay. So even though that allows us to do slash home and set home and slash back, and we can also do RTP for randomly teleporting places. But then it has a cooldown of what? 60 seconds or something like that, or 5 minutes. I don't remember which one. I think it's 5 minutes. But I think the reason for putting that limit on there is because, hey, you're playing with other people on the server, and you shouldn't be spamming that. But you know what? I changed that. So, hey, 5-second cooldown for the RTP, and we're going to be doing that. So, yeah. I think that's the reason why they put a limit on that. That's the only thing I changed. The only thing that I tried to change is vein mining at the lower layers where the diamonds is. I keep hitting all these blocks, these annoying little blocks called darkstone from Forbidden Arcanas, and it doesn't combine with the deep slate. You know, you'll be mining the deep slate, and then well, it doesn't mine the deep slate. You know, it leaves the ores, sure, but for the darkstone, it's everywhere, and it's annoying. Then I have to mine out the darkstone every few steps, so that's another configuration I tried to change. So. Yeah, all right. So I haven't seen like a nether portal out in the world, so we're gonna have to do it the hard way. We're gonna pour some lava on the ground and just mine it away and build our own portal. And no, this is not a speed run, so we won't be doing the speed run strat, you know. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I missed one somewhere, didn't I? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, which one are you missing? Doesn't look like I'm missing anyone. Okay, sure. We'll give this a go, yeah? I did miss one. Okay. Alright, can I mine this? Oh yeah, I can mine this. I don't need to waste diamonds on a diamond pick. Alright, cool. I mean, it takes diamonds to make it anyway, so it's like, should. Alright, vein mine. Multi-mine. Oh yeah, here comes the spirits. Don't hit me! Thanks. Thanks. They love tapping you in the butt. Alright, there we go. Alright, I got some 10s. 10 obsidian. The magical number. Now we gotta decide where to put the portal. How about over here? Yeah? Or maybe over here. But what is over here in this direction? Oh, that's where the meteor is. Okay. Alright. I guess we can put it over here. It's like right near the road over here. So, yeah. And no, we don't have any sound mufflers. It's gone. 1, 2. What was that lag spike? Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, speaking of lag spikes, every time I log in, it takes like a full 10 to 20 seconds for it to load. It just sits there like it's hanging. And then it works. I don't know why it does that. It's probably EMI just doing something, but I doubt that's the reason. Alright, where's my flint and steel? Okay, here's my flint and steel. Alright. Activate the portal. Hopefully none of the mobs in there just comes flying out. Alright, so I'm going to need some blocks here. Some deep slate here. Hopefully that'll be enough. I'm going to get some wood here. Maybe some glass. What little glass I have left. I'm going to put these in here. There we go. Alright, got my sword. And should I make a diamond sword? Yeah, I might as well, right? I'm going to the nether, jeez. We might get our faces ripped off in there. Because there are high-level mobs in there. So don't be surprised that I'm just going to get my face ripped. Well, you shouldn't be surprised. You're talking about me. Or it's me you're talking about, so. Alright, got my water bucket. Let me empty these out. Then we're going to get a lava back. Put that here. And then I got my shield over here. If we have the opportunity to go to the Nether Fortress, we'll try it. But you know, it's not your run-of-the-mill vanilla fortress, so we might get some pushback. A lot of it. I'll make another shield just in case. Alright, here we go. Alright, and just to make it a little bit better, can we make a construction stick? Alright, this is wood, copper, iron. What else do we have? Diamonds? That's 27. Alright, I think that's good enough. Alright, let me get that. Alright, cool. Alright, so let me get this over here. And we're gonna probably do some fast building or something. And I'm gonna wait for this night to take over. Hey, you know what? I should really just not sleep. Because you take a look at the flying potion right here. Potion of flying. Let me see what's going on here. What is this? What the heck is mash? Oh. Uh-huh. Alright, so there's more than one way to make this thing. Okay, cool. What is this? Potion of flying, potion of levitation. There's ferment and spider eyes, slow falling is phantom membranes. But hey, we could use some phantom membranes, you know. Alright, let's just not sleep and see what happens. We also have the moon effects, like the blood moon. So that's fun. Did I put my shield on? Oh boy. Run! Okay, we're good. We're good. We're just gonna build a nice sturdy roof over here. Oh, come on. Engine spirits. Alright, let me just, eh, 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 eh. Alright, good thing you put us down here, huh? And not out in the open? Glowstone over there. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I can take my time then. Just build this up here. And that is 1 block above that, okay. Go away already. Just hit me. Come on, go on. Go on, you know you want to. Alright, jeez. You're making all that noise. Alright, let me switch to the other pick, jeez. Just, alright, here. I hear an imp. It's right there. Right there, guys. That imp might be dangerous to us. So let's look at the map, see what we have going for us. We got the bastion over here, so that's a good thing. It might take a while for us to go there. Here looks like some kind of mine shaft thing. It looks like a mine shaft right down here. I don't see a fortress anywhere. Unless this is it. What is this? Netherrack? Okay. And what's this over here? Netherrack, okay. That's the basalt deltas. Which we came here to get something. And we might not find it here. But if we move all the way over here, then that means we could find it. But we're not going to be out in the open like an idiot. We're just going to mine tunnels and just do it that way. Yeah, there's that little... Okay. Alright, Alright, let's see. Wood. Place down a workbench somewhere. Guess I'll put it here somewhere. Alright, there we go. Make some doors here. Totally not flammable in the nether. Alright, cool. I also put some, like, glass here or something like that, just to see that we're not walking into a trap, but we'll deal with that later. Alright, let me get another pick here. Alright, this one. Yeah, I don't want to waste my Fortune 5 pick. I mean, it doesn't take much to make it, but still, just want to not waste it. Alright, there's a little shelter place right here. Just gonna put some slabs down. Alright, Fortune. Get rid of this stuff. Alright, there. Get some nice nether quartz. Ow. Yeah, you finally hit me, didn't ya? Alright, did I ever make a stone cut? I didn't. Okay, well. Stone cutter. What's this? Wixie stone cutter? Oh, okay. Stone. Yeah, I don't have that. Alright, well. Have to do it the hard way. Alright, there we go. We're a little bit more protected now. Let's put some glass over here. Just so we can see outside. Alright, there we go. At least it's something. Alright, cool. Very good. Alright, let's take a look at the surroundings here. And I don't see any baddies on the horizon. I forgot to bring my golden gears. Alright, see what we got here. That's gravel down there. There's magma blocks. And this is the soul stone. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to dig down. And we're gonna have to attempt to find blackstone. And there's a reason for finding the blackstone. And that is to make the infusion pylon and maybe the harvester pylon right there. There you go, blackstone right there. This requires polished blackstone right there. Okay. And now let's see this nether quartz. Okay, let's get some of that. Come on, pick it up. Boy, alright. Put it in here then. Alright, what Y level are we on? 49. Alright, so let's dig down here. And we're gonna see how deep we can get. Alright, first, put all this crap in here. There we go. And let me make a chest. Okay. That here. And put some of this in here. Why not? Put that in there. Put some glass in there. Sure. And, alright. I think that's it. Alright, here. Take that one too. Maybe. Here. Let me just get half that back. I'll put that in here. Alright, cool. Alright. Time to start digging, I suppose. Now, unfortunately, we do not have the bridging mod, so it'll be a little bit harder just to build things out of thin air. Or connect stairs and places and everything like that. Don't clip through here. You don't have that ability. Do not click through here, you little imp. That imp's probably like 20-something level. Alright, naming some picks here. Right, let me get that. And some of that. Alright, there we go. That was my... Okay, there it is. Alright, ulti-mine. Let us make a mining tunnel. Alright, cool. Very convenient. Very convenient. Alright, let me just do it again here. Or maybe I should do it up here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I've got to build stairs. Okay, furnace. Right there. And now for the nether rack. Let me put that in the furnace. Nether bricks. And then I can make some of that stuff. Red nether bricks. Nether bricks. I can make nether stairs out of these. Okay, cool. I'll probably have like a bunch of these. Maybe. Not sure yet. I need to put these away. Alright, cool. We'll just use this for now. What the heck is this? Soulstone, crimson iron ore. Okay, cool. And I can't mine that. Okay, thanks. Silent gears. Okay, cool. Oh, joy, more lava. Alright, well. And we do not have the bridging mod, so... What we're really after is the blackstone. Really. But if we can't find it underground, then that means we're gonna have to look elsewhere. Okay, there we go. And even though that we prefer not to fall in the lava, even if we do, this ring should protect us. Should. Alright, we're on Y20. Let's just keep going deeper, yeah? Every time, really. Ah, yes, Nether quartz. Gotta have me some of that. Ow, bugger. Alright, we're down on bedrock now. Let's go ahead and vein mine the whole lot. And see if we can find, blackstone. Hey, you never know. We might hit, like, ancient debris. What is this? Sink? Oh, there it is. Blackstone. Nice. We found it. Alright, not that pick. No lava, please. I got it. Up here. Alright, nothing much. Alright, cool. We got some blackstone. And we don't even need to go to the basalt deltas in order to get it. Not seeing anything else in here. Alright, so how far did we go? I didn't mark the portal. Should be like around here somewhere. Is that it? Yeah. We were right here. Then we went right down here. Then we can very well go like that way. Just to get to the little area here. Okay, what is this over here? Blackstone stuff. That looks like a structure there. I really want a fortress. I'm not sure if this one has anything to offer. But that kind of looks like a mine shaft. What is this over here? Erupting Inferno region. Okay, that sounds lovely. Alright, I'm not seeing any fortresses here, so we're gonna have to look later. Besides, we might find something else in the overworld that could be useful, or replaces something that we're looking for. But, hey, since we're here, we might as well just, go a little bit further, yeah? Alright, I don't see anything else interesting in here, so might as well go away. We'll continue this tunnel another day. Alright, what's this? Silver ore? I'll get that later. Ruby ores. Alright, that's that. Maybe we'll come back with a divination rod or something. Alright, cool. Get that door. And, we'll put it right there. Yeah. They can't possibly jump up here, can they? Maybe imps can. I guess I can, like, hold on. Like this. Yeah, I can still go for it. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. It's gonna have to crouch a little bit. It's the Nether after all. You can't have these creature comforts in here. But hey, eventually we'll build it up and it'll look a little nicer. Maybe. Maybe. Um, should we get that glowstone that was out there? Go ahead and try to get that. There's an imp link right there. Yeah, there's an imp. We do not have any ranged weapon. Come here. Come down here. Alright, got it. Alright, cool. Alright, in we go. Oh, joy, it's nighttime. Oh, joy. Should we even go to sleep? Nah, we'll just leave it alone. Just zoom this out a little bit. Alright, so we got some blackstone right there. We can make the harvester pylon so we can, get more food because that's an ongoing issue for us. So polished blackstone, that's 2 of these. Okay, do like that. Okay, here's one pylon, here's another pylon right there. And we'll leave that alone. Alright, see, harvester pylon, that's a hay bale, iron bars, and quartz slabs. Oh, good thing we got the quartz. Yeah, right there. Right there. Alright. See, 1, 2, 3. I think that's how you make it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, gonna need some iron. What little we have left. Let's have to get some more. Okay, and hay bales. These away. Alright, there we go. Harvester pylon. Nice. Now, the thing is, it does require a hoe, so... Not many choices in terms of unbreakable holes. So, we're gonna have to choose what we have right now. And, let's say... I don't know, a copper hole right there. It's not the best. Hey, it's what we got. And in order to make the copper hole, that is... Well, we could always go for the Silent Gears ones, but we just don't have anything set up for that right now. So, wait, can you not make a copper hole? Come on, surely not, right? Yeah, give me this. You're not gonna, like, complicate making a copper hole. Oh, okay, cool. It just looks wooden. Alright, so there we go. You know what? Maybe it has room for more? No, this one. Alright, let's see where the heck are we gonna put this thing. Skelly right there. Let's see, it's a 9x9, right? So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So maybe we'll put that right here. Place inventory, okay, not by 9. Place inventory above pylon, so it has like all these slots right there. So that's 8, 9. Okay, so that's 9 slots that we can have. We're gonna place a really good chest like right above that. Alright, chest. Where's the chest? Okay, here's one. I wonder if we can get away with a double chest. Let's try that, shall we? Okay, double chest right there, and then we're gonna need some upgrades. So that is basic to copper, basic to iron, basic to gold. Okay, let's try gold. Oh, you need the iron one too? Alright, fine. Where's the iron one that I had? Okay, here it is. Basic to iron upgrade. Okay, do that. And then I probably need that in order to make the higher tiers. Okay, gold. Another one here. Alright, there we go. Golden tiers. Basic to gold. Gee, thanks. Alright, can I do anything with this? Not basic to diamond. I just need, like, iron to whatever. Iron to gold. Just a redstone torch, that's it? Alright, sure. That was a waste. Put that back. This one back. Alright, where did I put my redstone torch? There it is. Okay. Iron to gold. Look at all that inventory space. Nice. Alright, and then can I do gold to diamond? I don't have any diamonds, so alright, so that's the max that we can do. Eventually, we'll have to put some tier upgrades in here. Tier. Okay, tier upgrades in here. Here's a tier 1, which is like that. Upgrade base, more irons. Okay. That's just the planks there. Alright, so maybe we can do something there. Let's get some wood here. Okay. And let's see, logs. Alright, we got the tier 1 upgrade. And the tier 2 is copper or iron. I'm going to go for copper because, hey, we have a butt ton of iron to use. And you put these away. Okay, what the heck is this one? Plus? Tier 1 plus. Okay, sure. Alright, let me get that one. Alright, that should do. Alright, cool. Okay, I'm gonna put that here. And here. Alright, great. That should work. I'm gonna put this here. And then, what's the stack space? Oh, 576. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. Oh, you're working now. A hole required for operation. Here you go. Oh, yes. Look at that. That looks pretty nice. So how far does this go? Let's see. This goes up to 9x9. Oh, so only do this particular area. Alright. It's better than nothing. Better than nothing. Are you mining the wheat then? Okay, it's mining the wheat. Alright, that's good enough. That's good enough for me. At least it's doing something. But then again, I might want to put the sugar cane, but then again, we have the snap block. Can I just sneak this in somewhere? What is this? Mandrakes? Okay, let me just, okay. There you go. Come on. Alright, fine. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that one works. Alright, let's put some stuff away. There you go, put that away. Let me turn this off. Polish blackstone, you can go away. Also, there's also something else that we can make, and that is the fusion pylon right there, because I heard that it works to some degree. So it requires a block of emerald, but unfortunately we only have 5 emeralds, so yeah, we're gonna have to wait on that. So alright, put this stuff away. Solium dust. I'll put this in here. Put that in there. Put this in there. I'll leave the wood maybe. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll do this. Alright, there we go. The redstone in there. Okay, great. Alright, so let's go ahead and do some magic, shall we? Because, hey, it is a magic pack after all, so why the heck not? Let's see what we have on hand right now. We have Sacred Scroll Regeneration. That's for Mind Colonies right there. We got Tome of Knowledge. I don't know what that is for. Worn Tome from Scriptor. We got Withering Touch Scroll right there. Witch Hazel Logs. We got a couple of Warp Scrolls, so We could use that over the /home thingamajiggy. We got the vampirism guide. We're not quite ready for that yet. What is this? Overgrown letter. Okay. L2 hostility guide. Just look in here. It tells you about the L2 thing. Yeah. Alright, see what else we have? A counterspell scroll. Interesting. Okay. Elderberry, some scrolls. We got ectoplasm, ice, and fire. Oh, yeah, that's right. Do we see any dragon nests hit around here? Because that's a thing. This could very well be a nest. But I'm not seeing any gold or chests over here, so probably not. I don't know what this place is. It's a werewolf forest region. Oh, okay. Just gonna stay away from there. Oh, here's another one. Interesting. I haven't seen any dragons yet. And at this point in the stage, we're woefully unprepared for facing a dragon. Alright, well, I don't see any dragon's nests. Or any obvious ones. So, yeah. Alright, so, let's go back in here. Found an artisan enhancer relic in one of the, villagers. Don't know which one, I forget. Maybe it's one of the vampire hunted places, but, I found one, so we'll be using that for something. Don't know what. Arcana stuff. Obsidian steel ingot. Okay, well, you make those. See what else we can do here. We got white wool. A couple of horns here. We got soulbound. Wouldn't mind putting soulbound on this thing. Dark gems that go somewhere else. Okay. Alright, I think that is about it for what we have in here. Alright, so I wouldn't mind starting some Ars Nouveau stuff right now. So, you look in here. Do I have any books in here? Let's see. Ah, here we go. Emergency flare right there. How do I open this again? Right. No? No? C. C. No. Okay. Alright, book. It says open book C. I did. I pressed C. Okay, that wasn't it? Yeah, I can't open this book. Okay, key C. Alright, see what we have here. Open Salted Crafter, Cycle Next, Open Book. I mean, I could just rebind it. Alright, Open Book. This is, I don't know, this one? What is this used for? Change map type. Alright, here, use this one then. Alright, can't open it? I still can't open it. Alright, it's a book that I can't open. Okay, great. Great. Maybe it's locked, or maybe I need something else. Alright, so we'll put that away. This one's just like temporary lights or something like that, and it disappears after a while. And I would use it more, but you know, it's temporary. Alright, let me get these out of here. Here, put some stuff in here. Let me get this thing out of here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so, Ars Nouveau stuff. What the heck was that? Oh. Alright, let me get a novice spellbook right here. And let's see, this is a novice spellbook. Oh, I need a book anyway? Do I have Find Me in here? No, okay. Alright, I need a book. Do I have any leather? Okay, it's one leather. And then I'm going to need some sugar cane. Here we go. Okay, do that. And do that. Then I'm going to waste a bunch of iron on tools. Okay, hold on. Here. The full complement, huh? Do I have anything left over? Okay, here's a sword. And that's about it, okay. Alright, shovel, a pick, an axe, and that's it, I think. That's 4. Alright, there we go. Alright, can I open this now? Ah, there we go. Alright, what we got here? projectile, self, and touch. Here's break and harm. Oh boy. Yeah, not a lot of options here. We'll probably do projectile and harm. And then, I don't know, my little range. Create. And how do I cycle this? Let's see. C. X. X. C. You put that on C, huh? Okay, cool. There you go. That's like almost half my mana bar. Hey, it's better than nothing since we don't have the arrows. Alright, so that's that. Let us make something else, shall we? Can we try to make the table here? Where's the table? Then bookmark something that's of interesting to us. We might make this thing. And then here's a source jar. Any source relays? We might make some of that. Mechanic source link, okay. And then what else we have here? Let's see. Drink Me Charm. We may make a Drink Me Farm eventually. And some other farms as well. Because that's useful. Not seeing anything of interest here. What the heck happened to all those where's the okay, here it is. There's that one. Now where's the other one? Here we go. Imbuement chamber. That's that. And then we might make the potion jars right there. The amplified potion jar. Because reasons. Alright, think that's that for that one. Where are the pedestals at? Okay, here's the arcane pedestal. And here's the ritual brazier. Alright, so some interesting glyphs that we may want to get. See if we can see anything interesting here. Something falling. Here it is. Glyph of gravity. Alright, yeah. How easy is this to make? Scribe's table. That's the air essence. Feathers. Anvils. It's not that bad. So air essence, that's okay, it is that bad. Where the heck am I gonna find a Wilden Wing? You're gonna make me do that ritual, aren't ya? Drops from Wilden Starkers found Wilden Dens. I don't know where that is. Or by using a tablet of sun and... Okay. Alright, there is another way. Maybe pull. Right there. Let's see. Hold left shift for more info, okay? Holds the target closer to the caster. When used on blocks, they become falling blocks with motion towards the side of the block that was hit. Maybe that we can do. We'll look at that too. What's this? Fishing rod? Okay. Okay, and then there's also maybe push or how about extract? Applies a silk touch effect to break and causes explosion to not destroy blocks that drop. Explosion? The heck, man? Cannot be combined with fortune. Well, of course not. Alright. How easy is this to make? An emerald? That's it? What is this? This is a tier 2? Okay. We might look into that one. Okay. What the heck was I doing? Where's my food? I need some food. Not yet eaten. Raw chicken, garlic. You know what sucks about these? These enchanted? You can't eat it. It's freaking garlic. Just let me eat it. Source berries, carrots. Okay, let me get the wheat. Alright, we got a little spell book right here. Let's try and make a scribe's table. Okay, so we're gonna need some archwood. That's not that hard. Golden nuggets and archwood slab just to make the scribe's table. Okay. Did I ever get any? Oh, I never got any. Okay, well, looks like we're going on an adventure. There's one like right there. One like right there, and there's fruit on it too. So we might want to grab some of that fruit. So let me see if I see that on here. There's that fruit, that fruit, that fruit, and that fruit. I don't know which one's which. I don't see any other fruit on here. Okay. Is it that one? Flash pine? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Are there baddies up there? I don't think there are baddies up there. I freaking hate this tall grass. It's everywhere. I mean, it's Minecraft, not Pokemon. It's just to put all these tall grass everywhere. Alright, so these things, can I just break this and I'll get it? Alright, I got it. Yeah, it's a flash pine. I need to get this one too. Alright, cool. Alright, you're going away. Alright, did I get everything? Alright, I think I got everything. Alright, let's replant this right there. Alright, so what can we do with the flash pine? What is this? Potion of static charge. It's red text. That doesn't sound very good to us. Thread or shot? Oh yeah, the threads. Let's see what we have in terms of threads. Shocking, Drigme, High Step, Spell Power, Life Drain, Starbuncle, Gliding, Immolation, Repair. Ooh, that sounds pretty nice. Allows the wearer to repair any magical armor. Okay, well. Warding chill. Here we go, chilling. Damaging effects inflict freezing on the target before the spell resolves. Freezing lasts for 10 seconds per level and becomes freezing 2 at a level 3 slot. I don't really know how the threads work, but it's something that you apply to armor or something. Alright, cool. And there's some kind of like a frost spell or something. Freeze. Glyph of freeze. Here we go. Freezes water or lava in a small area or slows a target for a short time. Freeze on ice will turn it into packed ice and packed ice into blue ice. Sensitive will turn water into frosted ice and will vanish after a short time. Alright, well, don't know which one's which, but we'll see. We're not in a position of making any magical armor yet. We're only at the vanilla stuff. But hey, maybe you can. Hold on. Let me see. Sorcerer's Wrap, Sorcerer's Leggings, Tier 1. Can I make this? Sorcerer's Leggings. Mage Bloom Fiber and everything. Oh, it's like that. Hey, it's only +3 armor? Yeesh. Does it go up in armor? Alright, well. If you want to be a mage, you don't exactly have like high defense. It's not like you're a paladin or anything. Alright, well. We'll look at that later. Alright, let me just put this away. We might need more of this arch stuff, so let me just plant this somewhere. Plant this over here. Might put a couple of whirly sprigs on them or something. Alright, there we go. Alright, where's that scribe's table? Alright, here we go. Really? Okay. Alright, see what we can learn here. What was that other one that we're looking at? Glyph of Extract, but that's a tier 2. Can we even do a tier 2? Tier 3. Okay. Extract. Applies a silk touch effect to break and causes explosion. Okay, that's okay, we'll select this one. And we'll give it an emerald. I'm not even sure you can learn tier 2. Maybe you can, I'm not quite sure. There we go. Nice. Unlocked extract. Okay, cool. Whoops. Alright, so what we got? We got this one. Harm cannot be augmented by extract. Extract's too powerful for your current spell. Oh, of course. Alright, how do you get a tier 2 spell book? What is this? Mage's spell book. I guess this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Obsidian, diamond, block of quartz. You need blaze rod. Of course you need blaze rod. Of course you do. You just can't use gold for the gold stuff. You gotta use the good stuff, right? Where the heck am I gonna find blaze rod? That's safe for me to get. Alright, well, we're stuck on level 1, so we might as well just try the other ones. What was the other one? This is tier 2. This is also tier 2. Okay, we gotta do pull. Alright, let's see. 1, 2. And was it 3 or 2? I don't remember. Alright, there we go. There's a dude, like, right there. Alright, let me do pull. Alright, select. Alright, there you go. Alright, mine. Alright, unlock pull. Alright, let's see. This is 10, so this is 1. Alright, let's see. Self or touch? I'm thinking touch. And then, what is this? Extract? Pull. That's the effect. Okay, this break. But that's not still touch, is it? Pulls the target closer to the caster when used on blocks to become falling blocks with motion towards the side of the block that was hit. Alright, projectile then. Projectile. Pull. Pull. Great. Alright, see how this works. Oh! Interesting. It does, 1, 2. Then we put it back. Interesting. Alright, can I do it towards the torch? 1, 2. Aha! Just like an ender dragon egg. Alright, we'll give that a go, shall we? And I know where to try this, huh? Let's go to that meteorite and hello? What level are you? You're level 22. Hi. And you're wearing a cap, so even if you do burn the sun, you can't. Alright, there's the meteor. Let's go ahead and get that, that budding thing, shall we? All right, let's see. Shapeless. Whee! Nice. All right. Sky stone. And we got the mysterious cube. All right, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. I need that. All right, see what we got here. Okay, that one, and that one, and the guide. We won't be using this anytime soon. Anytime soon. I think that's everything. I didn't drop anything. Alright, cool. Alright, what's this one? That's chipped. That's flawed. That's, I don't know what that is. What is this? Can't tell what this is. That can't be very good right there. Chip. There you go. This flawless right there. Alright. Set this up now. Alright, that is flawless. Okay, we got 2 flawless right here. And let me see how the heck we're gonna do this. Did I miss a few over here? Alright, let's see how far it travels. Okay, it travels like that. Okay, let's pull it back. Like that. Alright, we got it. We got it. Nice. Neat trick, huh? Let's see. Surus Quartz Cluster. Alright, let me get this. Nope, nope. Stop pushing me. Stop it. Alright, let me get that. 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 And that. Alright, cool. And we might as well get this one and this one. Alright, is there water on here? Oh, no, there's not. Okay, cool. I got it. Alright, cool. Alright, let me get rid of this. Is that all the flawless ones? I think that's all the flawless ones. That's flawed. Alright, that's that. Alright, where's the base again? Oh, there it is. Alright, here's our flawless stuff. We're gonna put it down, and we're gonna mine it eventually. Let's see, get rid of this thing. It's destroying all the nature. Okay, put it there, and then we'll put it there. Then every once in a while, we'll come back and just mine away the crystals, and then just put it away. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got pole, and then, let's see what other stuff that can benefit us right now. How about leap? That's tier 1. Okay, cool. Launches the target in the direction they are looking. Amplification will increase the distance moved. Alright, cool. How about jump? Alright. How about levitate? Okay. Can you show me the tier 1 stuff? Okay, let's see what we have. Glyph of Pantomime. Apply spells to nearest block in your line of sight. Okay. Projectile. Don't I have this? Touch. Glyph of Underfoot. The bounce effect. Oh, lovely. break, and glyph of conjure mage block. Okay, cool. Mage light. If cast on a block, a permanent light source is created. Okay, that might be something I want. None of that temporary mage light crap. Mage light. And what is this? A lantern and a torch? Okay. Learn that. Okay, got this. And then this. Nice. Alright, open this. And, oh, hold on. Let me learn it first. Okay, there we go. Alright, open that. Gonna pick 3. And then, let's see, touch, projectile. Let's do projectile. And then conjure light. Light. Very simple. And there we go. That should stay put. Right? Alright, we got the light stuff. Let's see what other stuff we can make. Evaporate. Place block. The leap. Oh yeah, the leap thing. But how do you make that one? Oh, harvest. Ooh. Look at the wrong one. When used on grown crops, the spell will obtain the fully grown product without destroying the plant. Glyph of harm. Wait, do I have that one? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's there by default. Okay, well. Okay, let's see what else. Freeze. Fell. Harm. Harvest. Ignite. Evaporate the spell. I might want to learn that eventually. Let's see. Craft. Ooh, there's a crafting one. Interact. Item pickup. Launch. What's the difference between launch and? Launches entity or block into the air. Can be used for large jumps, eating mobs in the sky, or for scaling mountains. Uh-huh. Sensitive will stop the spell from launching blocks. How about leap then? Launches the target in the direction they are looking. Amplification will increase. This is something that I wouldn't mind having. So how do you make... Oh. Never mind. We don't have that. Okay, how about launch then? Rabbit hide? Do you expect me to get that? Alright, it's not back. Can I at least do not back? Oh, you need to do air essence and everything? Alright, where is that? Okay, let me bookmark that one. Yeah, how do you get the air... Oh, right. Alright, well, not making that. Alright, that's all we can do. That's all we can do. That's all the magic stuff that we can do right now. We just need a bunch of materials. And we can't get that yet, so... but of course, we're just gonna do the willing thing. And then we just bookmark that one, yeah? How do you make this? Yeah, we don't even have emeralds. So we're just gonna have to raid a couple of villages in order to do that. Right, let's put these stuff away. Skystone, put that away. We're going to upgrade this chest now. It's all out. All out of space. I'll put that in here. Alright, we'll put that in here. Alright, so cool. I mean, we did some stuff. We made some diamond armor. We went to the Nether, got some blackstone. We got the harvester pylon at the ready over here. So that's pretty good. Got a foothold in the Nether. That's all. That's we'll have to go back to the Nether eventually, just to find blaze rods and everything. We need to find that fortress. But we can very well continue digging tunnels every now and then. And once we find it, we'll come back and we'll go ahead and raid it. So, yeah, hooray. Alright, so this has been an episode of All the Magic Arcana. So put down your tips and tricks for Ars Nouveau gears and stuff, because I definitely don't know anything about it. know anything about it. So yeah, your loadouts and everything for getting started. I have like none of this crap right now. None of it. No tier 2 or none of that stuff. No Wilden wings and stuff like that. So yeah, all I have is this little mage light to keep me company. So yeah, comment section below to tell me your tips and tricks for Ars Nouveau. Or anything just to get started in this pack. You know, maybe you got a head start and you know something. So yeah, I've been Fumble Block, and I'll see you next time.